Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video from yours truly. I'm holding a torch and I'm holding some chicken, and I'm here with my animals, my villagers, and all my stuff on the Donnycraft server. Actually, behind me there's this cool little build that I did that you actually will never see in a video. Haha. So this is all you get. All right, look away. So I know it's been a little bit since we released another video, or released a video in a while, and I need to go film this somewhere else. Anyway, sorry about that. Here we are. We're out here where I was going to build some sort of fort or something. I don't remember what. But, guys, if you're not subscribed, please take the moment right now to subscribe. Our goal is 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. And how are we going to hit it? If no one subscribes, so please make sure you do that really quickly. Today, I have several builds jammed into one video here on the Donnycraft server. The goal was to build an industrial quarter of Sandport, our city we built out here on this island on the public server. Its purpose was to hide a lot of the auto farms and stuff that I was learning to build that I had built here in the town. So we're going to get right into the builds, and I'm going to talk you through it as we watch a little bit of time lapse, because there's a lot of building, there's a lot of different builds, and I would love to talk to you about it, but we need to save a little bit of time. This intro is too long, so let's go. Showing off a lot of these same elements that we're going to be putting in a lot of these builds. You can see a lot of brick, granite, and those things. That is what our quote-unquote empire is known for. And here I'm trying to work on my first auto sorting machine. But first, before we talk about auto sorting machine, check out the roof here. I really enjoyed that first attempt at Aspire. Super cool. It ends up not being high enough. I got to take it up a little bit later in the video. But realized very quickly that this auto sorter needed to go down underground. We needed more boxes than we were going to have total. But of course, I was one block off again, so I had to change it again. We dug down deeper. We moved it again. Then we started to figure out how far out this building was going to jut. And I was like, okay, maybe we can hide it. We can put a little workshop area here in the back, put all my work areas, took the spire up a little bit. That's what I was talking about earlier. I thought it come out really nicely, use of trapdoors and things of that nature. But it became highly functional, and it started to really bring the aesthetic of everything together. You're going to see it in these other builds too, that we kind of stick with the same thing. I thought it was pretty cohesive generally. But when you have an auto sorting machine, you got to have a bubble elevator coming from your mine, which you can see the mine there on the left. I needed a bubble elevator, but watch what happens when I dig this thing. So we went down, we found a good area to do it. I thought that plan was pretty good, but I'm digging down. I have my feather falling on because I know I'm going to fall into lava if I don't. We get down to the bottom. I'm like, wow, I've gone pretty good amount of time without falling here. Without further ado, we fall right next to lava. Of course, there's 900 mobs here. I hit him with the shovel. I hit him with the pickaxe. Hell, I even punched him with my face. I think I hit somebody with a piece of bread there at some point. At no point did I ever use a weapon. But you know what? I'm Trevor. Believe it or not, that was our only real snafu. So we got back to the textile factory after that was hooked up, and we started to add our little front here. Ooh, just added this part. There's nothing like some Minecraft ASMR. Listen, just placing all those blocks. There's nothing better than just placing down a bunch of trapdoors. But coming up is probably my favorite thing to do in all of Minecraft. Oh, just close them all. Yep. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, let's put another one down. Oh, trapdoors. Yes, as soon as I got permission to use trapdoors for everything was the day that I decided I was going to play Minecraft a lot. So we got the front put on there. We got the back put on now. We're going to place some nice wood. Listen to that sound. Oh, yeah. That's good. Nothing better. And of course, out of nowhere, I didn't light the thing up. So I'm like, I'll hit him with a trapdoor. Then I'll get my axe out. Again, where is my sword? Where's the sword? What am I doing? I literally only play FPS games. You think that would help me when playing a game like this? You know? Let's see if it helps me place lanterns. Not really. Though this is one of my favorite things to do. A little bit of a challenge. Hey, you know what? I could get on a block, or I could try to time the jump and click on the top of the post. Let's try it on the back here. Yeah. And then there's just this weird sense of accomplishment actually placing. But then you realize at the end, let's just put them on the bottom. Anyway, back to building. This roof was actually really fun. to figure out. As you can see, I tried a lot of stuff. I have since then gone into creative a little bit more and practiced beforehand, but we got to put in our roof here. We got the little trim, which I really liked starting to add the trim. This is like the first time I was like, let's just not do one solid color. But the best part about this is just hearing those sheep totally content being trapped in a 1x1 box as they eat. But here we are. We put in the chimneys as smokestacks. Actually, they're not called chimneys in factories. And I really want to keep this with the theme of the rest of the thing. So we put one smokestack up. It was just going to be one. And of course, here I am just cycling through stuff, which unfortunately I have not broken that habit with my weapons. But we get there, we get to the top, we get a nice little thing. And then I realized, you know what? Let's just put one in between every single little row of stone here and see how that looks. And in my opinion, I really love, I just loved it. But now we got to take that and apply it to the other farms. Our goal is to encase this building into its own factory type setting, similarly to this one behind us, which I'm very proud of. I still look at this all the time and smile. And then we are going to take this melon farm down here, encase this in as well as our bee farm in its own little structure. Before we can do that, we are going to need all of our materials, and there's a lot of stuff here. We're going to need our granite, our exposed granite. We got our stone cutter here, so we can actually make a lot more granite. Part of me that just wants to do the bottom layer really quickly here of stone to give it some variation. Now that I'm really looking at it, I think that would be really nice. I'm going to do this really quickly, actually. So I always like stone as a base, and it gives a little bit of contrast up into the top layer. And you just kind of just like randomly switch back and forth and try to not put too many in a row, and it generally looks pretty good. That looks phenomenal. Way better. Not so solid. Change it up. We got to go do the back side here, the maintenance side, if you will. This is where the foreman gets to access all the machines and such. 1, 2, 3, 3. And we'll go brick here, and then go boom, and then go and finish granite again. All right. We're not going to get too bogged down with the entrance here, because I would love to just try to work material to material as opposed to going back and forth all the time. And of course, I went back and forth every time. So this took obviously a lot longer than I had first anticipated, as I am new and I tend to do that anyway. So here we are. Here's me placing block after block after block after block after block, breaking glass, sometimes not with silk touch, just wasting stuff. But at the end of the day, it was cathartic, it was nice, it was relaxing, and I enjoyed it. But I won't bore you with all the details. Here's what it looked like. I have completed the industrial district of Sandport in the Donnycraft SMP server. This is the most ambitious thing I've ever done. Let me take you through it. Everything we built, you saw us, what we were working on, what we were trying to do, and this is how it turned out. This is the bee farm. Took us hours yesterday just to even get the bees in there. We got about 12 of them though at the end of the day. And then here is the organics factory, if you will, which we can go down here, grab our sugar cane or our bamboo, and we come out here in the front, and we come right next to the textile factory, which we have running with our sheep. Now, this one's a little broken too, I think. Oh, what? What happened to the glass? How'd the glass break? Huh. Interesting. Well, I gotta grab some glass and get that fixed up. I love you. It means you mean the world to me. Did I maximize space? You betcha. But before we go, I have an additional surprise for you. So we need to terraform this up here. I kind of want to make it like a big, filled in like dirt mound. We might do some like coarse dirt or something with some gravel at the bottom, or at the bottom, as if it's like rising out of the ground and like pulling the dirt with it. And then it's gonna go into like some deep slate, unrefined stuff. And then it's gonna go into like the bricks and stuff and go and do a gradient there. So I actually made like a template, as you can see it right there at the top of the screen, for the first time. And I also designed this tower in creative for the first time. So I didn't want it to be straight up. I gave it a little texture. I love towers. With the stairs and stuff, I think those will look pretty cool. Yeah, with stairs and stuff, that'll look pretty cool. And it's not going to be too insanely tall either. I just wanted to focus mostly on texture and detail. Don't want to put it 50 blocks up. Just kind of want it to look cool. You're going to see this a lot in the future videos. Towers are kind of my thing. All right, so what do? We go 1, 2, 3 layers up, and then these poke out the very top. Yeah, so then we'll just, this layer will go out one more, and then up one more, and then it'll be done. So we added the little spires. If you look closely, I have a problem with always leaving one out if I'm putting multiple of something up. So if you look closely, you might be able to see it. Did you see it? If you did, let me know in the comments. What did I forget to put in to finish that thing off? Okay, so I want to create a couple platforms, but I want this entry to be kind of insane. It's going to be an auto machine that you go and you walk, and as soon as you step on a pressure plate in the back, it's going to automatically take you to the top. Surprise! I didn't fully know how pressure plates worked, and then it would break if you step on it and put it on a flying machine. So we had to use a button, but after many, many times yelling at chat for being mean to me, we got it to work. So we stuck with the mage wizard feel. We added the bookcases and the floating candles and all that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, this thing looks amazing. I had such a blast. This place seems so mystical and mysterious, so cool. And this is what it looked like, all done. I had a blast doing the terraforming and stuff on the outside too. Made it look all kind of like a cataclysm had happened. But there it is, the Wizard Tower, all done. And there you have it. 4 new structures, hiding some auto farms, and even added a little bit of lore and love up here for the Mage's Tower. Didn't really get to give it a cool sounding name, but I'm sure that'll happen in the future. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to see you next time here on the I'm Trevor May channel. We have a lot more Minecraft on the way. I've built so much since voiceovering this video and recording this and where I am today. So I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comments. And did you find the thing that I didn't add in that first go around in the tower? Because if you didn't, it's there now. See you next time.